It is the big finale, Argentina versus Germany. Argentina did it in the year 1986, Germany in 1990. Anand, there is a lot riding on Lionel Messi. In fact, in the Argentine camp, there were a few injury worries. There is doubt over Di Maria's participation and it still continues. He returned to training on Saturday night, but he pulled up with suspected thigh injury. However, Argentine coach Alejandro Sabella wants to use the Real Madrid superstar, and he really could be brought in the later half of the game from the bench, Anand. All right, Martin, I do not expect you to support Germany really, but then if we look at the German attacking midfield, probably everybody from that midfield can score, and you're not just restricted to the likes of Thomas Müller, who has a tally of 5 goals already. So who from the Argentina side you think can counter that? Higuain has had an average tournament so far. Aguero has been sort of injured. Di Maria not sure to start. So other than Messi, who should be their go-to man? In fact, Martin, we made you go through a bit of brainstorming a little while back as to how can Argentina counter the German attack. Now, we know it is the world stage, it is the final, or teams are going to play really safe, and defense is which will really count this time around. But with Di Maria injured, what do you think is going to be Argentina's strategy? We had some while back, we had Luis Felipe Scolari posing with the Argentine flag. So what is the mood amongst the Argentina supporters there? Do they really feel any sympathy towards Brazil crashing out the way that they did? Mike Horn there, who spent the last few days with the German team. Well, the rivalry between Germany and Argentina dates way back to 1986. In fact, fans in Brazil are also divided or confused, should we say. Who should they pick? Should they pick Argentina, who are their arch rivals, or should they pick Germany, who thrashed them the last time around? Well, here's a look at previous historic rivalry between Argentina and Germany. We can talk about the rivalry, we can talk about the historic turn of events as it has been the case with Argentina and Germany. But we have to look at the current situation. Currently, how are these two teams placed and who has a better chance of winning the 2014 FIFA World Cup title? We have been discussing that with our guests this evening. Let's get Atul again in here. You have already decided the scoreline between Germany and Argentina. Now, Argentina, Atul, it was really famed for its attack, but the defense has also been very good. Do you think they can, in fact, contain Germany's attack? What about Sergio Aguero and Higuain? Higuain has had a sort of an average tournament so far. Sergio Aguero may not be fully fit. How do you think the coach is going to play these two players? So in fact, let's get in a guest from Kolkata as well. We spoke about who possibly could be a weakling in the German lineup. Who do you think that person is in the Argentine lineup? Because their attack is much famed. The defense has been looking really good of late. So, but who is that one person that the team has to really look after? We want to know who is that one weak link in the Argentine lineup. Henry, but when we are talking about the defense being weak here, at a world stage like this where you're playing the finals, do we also not talk about the intention? We saw Zabaleta take that head injury and still play on.
Very perfect.
So Martin, do you say that it's the intention as well, to clinch that trophy that can probably sail Argentina through vis-a-vis a Germany, who is a stronger team maybe on paper? Now, Abhishek, we have been slicing the Argentine lineup and analyzing it. Let's also talk about Germany. A little while back, the German ambassador said that they should be realistic and not really underestimate Argentina there. So who, according to you, is the weakling in the current Germany lineup going into the finals? That's right, Fabian, if you can hear us now, Atul here has not only picked a side, he's also kind of predicted a scoreline there. So who is your favorite to win tonight's game?
Mind you, we're talking to Fabian and he's joining us from Leipzig.
Hello, thanks for having me. Well, I guess, can you hear me or?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect.
So do you also have a scoreline in mind?
Well, maybe 3-1 for Germany.
Abhishek?
2-0 Germany.
2-0 Germany. Okay, nobody putting their hands up for Argentina. I'm like getting outnumbered here on.
I guess there's another prediction for the scoreline here.
Yeah, the team that scores the first goal is in the advantage position, and I feel that trait is there with the Argentine. They can really.
But overall, why do you need 3 goals when 1 is enough? And that works well because it's brought them right up to the point.
For me, one goal is always very dangerous. I mean,
if you see in this World Cup, if tactically analysis we do, most other team going with defending.
Shambit, if you can hear me now, Kolkata fan base is really divided between Brazil and Argentina. So are the fans there equally supportive about Argentina going into the finals as well?
Yeah, but let me ask them. Are you also an Argentina fan?
No.
Well, it's also a bit of an emotional connect there, I think. Well, let's listen in from another German, Jürgen Klinsmann, as to who he picks as the favourites for tonight. Right, we have been talking about it for the last few hours, Argentina or Germany. I guess we'll just have to wait and watch out for
Germany
another
2-0.
couple of hours.
Germany 2-0 is see.
Argentina
Now the
1-0.
numbers have come down. It was 3-1 earlier. Now it's come down to 2-0. Still difference of
Germany.
it will come down to
Maybe
1-all.
the
Go straight down to penalties.
Germany 2-0.
Argentina 2-1.
2-1.
Okay,
Martin,
that's
what's
the
your
gut
call?
kicking in.
Don't even